It was a bright and sunny morning when Dora and Boots were exploring the backyard behind Dora's house. They were playing hide and seek when suddenly Boots tripped over something shiny sticking out of the ground. "What's this, Dora?" Boots asked, curiously brushing off the dirt. Dora gasped. "It's a map," she exclaimed, holding up an old worn-out piece of parchment. On the map was a winding path leading to a big red X. Next to it, words were written in gold ink, "The hidden treasure." "Fantastico! This must be a treasure map," Dora said excitedly. "We have to follow it and find the hidden treasure." Boots jumped up and down, clapping his hands. "A treasure hunt! Let's go!" Dora grabbed her backpack and called out, "Map, where should we go first?" The map appeared, grinning. "First, you need to go through the enchanted forest, cross the River of Secrets, and then climb the great mountain. The treasure is hidden on the other side." "Vamonos! Let's go!" Dora said, and they set off on their adventure. As Dora and Boots entered the enchanted forest, the trees were tall, and the air was filled with the sounds of birds chirping and leaves rustling. The path was narrow and winding, making it hard to see where they were going. Suddenly, they heard a rustling sound from behind a bush. Out popped their friend, Benny the Bull. "Hey, Dora. Hey, Boots. What are you two up to?" "We're on a treasure hunt, Benny. We found a map, and it's leading us to the hidden treasure," Dora explained, showing Benny the map. Benny's eyes lit up. "That sounds like fun, but be careful. The enchanted forest can be tricky. The trees sometimes move and you can get lost." Dora nodded, determined. "We'll be careful. Do you want to come with us?" Benny smiled. "Of course. Let's stick together." As they made their way through the forest, the trees did indeed seem to move, creating new paths and closing off old ones. Dora pulled out her map and noticed something. "We need to follow the sound of the singing birds to stay on the right path," she said. They all listened carefully, and soon they heard the faint sound of birds singing. They followed the sound until they finally reached the edge of the forest. "We made it through the enchanted forest," Boots cheered. Next, they arrived at the River of Secrets. The river was wide, with fast-moving water, and a thick mist hung over the surface, making it impossible to see the other side. "How are we going to cross this?" Boots wondered aloud. Just then, Swiper the Fox appeared, trying to sneak up on them. "Swiper, no swiping!" Dora shouted. Swiper froze, then sighed. "I was just going to borrow your map." "Well, you can't take it, Swiper. We need it to find the hidden treasure," Dora said. Swiper grinned mischievously. "I'll tell you what, I won't swipe the map, but you have to solve a riddle to cross the river." Dora and her friends agreed. "What's the riddle, Swiper?" Dora asked. Swiper cleared his throat. "I have no wings, but I can fly. I have no eyes, but I will cry. What am I?" Dora thought for a moment. "I think I know. It's a cloud." "Correct," Swiper said, impressed. He pointed to a row of stepping stones hidden just beneath the mist. "There's your way across." "Thank you, Swiper," Dora said, and she and her friends carefully hopped across the stones to the other side of the River of Secrets. After crossing the river, they arrived at the foot of the great mountain. It was tall and steep, with a winding path leading to the top. "We're almost there," Dora said, looking at the map. As they began their climb, the path became narrow and rocky. Boots slipped, but Dora caught him just in time. "Careful, Boots!" Halfway up the mountain, they met Isa the iguana, who was carrying a basket of flowers. "Hola, Dora. What are you doing all the way up here?" Isa asked. "We're looking for the hidden treasure. Do you want to come with us?" Dora asked. "I'd love to, but first, I need to deliver these flowers to the top of the mountain. Could you help me carry them?" Isa asked. Dora, Boots, and Benny helped Isa carry the basket as they continued their climb. The higher they went, the thinner the air became and the more challenging the climb was. But with teamwork and determination, they finally reached the top of the great mountain. At the top, there was a large stone door with an intricate lock. Dora pulled out the map, which now showed a golden key. "The key to the treasure must be here somewhere," Dora exclaimed. Together they searched the area, and Benny found the key hidden under a rock. "I found it!" Benny shouted excitedly. Dora took the key and inserted it into the lock. The stone door creaked open, revealing a large treasure chest inside. Dora, Boots, Benny, and Isa gathered around the chest as Dora opened it. Inside, they found shimmering jewels, golden coins, and sparkling gems. But most importantly, there was a scroll inside. Dora unrolled the scroll and read it aloud. To those who find this treasure, the greatest treasure of all is not gold or jewels, but the friendships and adventures you've shared along the way. Keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep learning. Dora smiled. The real treasure is the adventure we had together. Everyone cheered, and they knew that while the treasure was beautiful, the best part of their journey was the teamwork, friendship, and fun they experienced together. Lo hicimos! We did it! Dora exclaimed. We found the hidden treasure. And with that, they all headed back down the mountain, ready for more adventures to come.